75% of companies call AI a top priority. Only 25% see actual value from it. That's a 50-point gap, and it's costing companies millions. But here's the thing. The problem isn't the technology. Actually, it's that you're starting backwards. In this video, I'm breaking down what I call the AI implementation paradox. The data behind why most projects fail. The 3 mistakes you are probably making right now, and exactly what the 25% do differently. By the end, you will know if you are buying into AI hype or AI results. Let's start. Here is the paradox. Investment is rising. 91% of companies plan to increase AI spending this year, but returns are delayed. Most companies take 2 to 4 years to see return on investment. Only 6% see payback in under 1 year. Now you are probably thinking, but we were promised instant productivity and gains. Deploy AI and get these results. Actually, that was marketing. Here is the reality. 75% of AI projects failed to deliver expected results. Only 16% scale AI enterprise-wide, and 95% of Gen AI pilots fail to deliver sustained results. That's not a rounding error. That's systematic failure. That's what we call the investment value gap. But here's where it gets interesting. The gap isn't random. There are 2 types of companies. The frontier firms, the top 22%. They see a 284% return. And everyone else. Same technology, opposite results. So what's the difference? Actually, it's 3 specific mistakes. And if you're making one of them, you are in the 75%. Mistake number 1. Let's call it the backward start. Here's what most companies do. They pick the technology first, then look for problems to solve. We are going to use large language models. ChatGPT for business. Step 2. What should we use it for? That's backwards. Now you could say, but we need to experiment, try different things, see what works. But experimentation without direction is just expensive guessing. The winners start differently. They start with a problem, not a solution. Here is what this looks like. Bad approach. We want AI for customer service. Let's see what it can do. There's a solution looking for a problem. Good approach. Our customer support team spends 60% of their time on routine questions. Can AI handle those so humans can focus on complex problems? Let's measure time saved and customer satisfaction impact. Do you see the difference? One is vague exploration. The other one is a specific problem with measurable outcome. Here is why this matters. When you start with technology, you optimize for cool features. When you start with problems, you optimize for business outcomes. Frenchy firms map AI to specific business problems. They pick the technology that solves it. The rest does the opposite. They buy the technology first, then scramble to justify the spend. But backward start isn't the only mistake. And actually the second one is even more expensive. Mistake number 2. The hidden cost trap. Here is what happens. You budget for software. 50,000 euros, let's say. Done. Okay, but then the real costs hit. Data preparation, integration, training, adoption. Data preparation alone accounts for 15 to 25% of total AI costs. But it shows up in fewer than 1/3 of the budgets. Now you could say, how does a 50,000 euro project become 150,000? Here is the breakdown. Software, 50,000 euros. What you budgeted for? Data cleaning, 20,000 euros. Your data is messy. AI needs clean data. Integration, 30,000 euros. Connecting to existing systems, APIs, and workflows. Training, 15,000 euros. Teaching people how to use it. Change management, 20,000 euros. Getting people to actually adopt it. Ongoing maintenance, 15,000 euros per year. Models, drift, data changes. So the total first-year cost is 150,000 euros, but you budgeted 50. That's the hidden cost trap. Here's what it looks like in practice. Bad budgeting. AI platform cost, 50,000. Okay, it's approved. Good budgeting. AI platform, 50,000 euros plus data preparation, 20,000 plus integration, 30,000 plus training, 15,000 plus change management, 20,000. Total 135,000 in the first year. Return on investment timeline, 15 months. One is the sticker price, the other is the total cost of ownership. Here's what the winners do differently. Frontier firms budget for the full stack, not just the software. They expect 15 months to return on investment. Not 3, they plan for change management from day 1. Because here is the uncomfortable truth. Technology lands fast, but behavior changes slowly. You can deploy AI in a week. But getting people to actually use it, that takes months. And that's where most companies fail. They think, we deployed AI, why isn't it working? Actually, you deployed software, you didn't change the behavior. But there's a third mistake that's even more problematic. Mistake number 3, the measurement mismatch. Here is the problem. You are using industrial era ROI metrics to measure cognitive transformation. Let me explain why that matters. So, traditional ROI. We spent X, we saved Y. ROI equals Y divided by X. Simple, straightforward. It worked great for manufacturing, food supply chains, or physical assets. But AI doesn't work like that. AI creates value in ways that don't show up on traditional ROI metrics. Faster decisions, better insights, fewer errors, improved customer experience. How do you measure that our team makes better decisions now? That kind of thing? You can't. Not with industrial era metrics, you could say. So, how do we measure AI value if ROI doesn't work? Here's what the best companies do. They track leading indicators, not just lagging outcomes. Here's the contrast. Bad measurement. Did we hit ROI yet? No? Then it's not working. Good measurement. Are adoption rates increasing? Yes. Are people using it daily? Yes. Are error rates decreasing? Yes. Are customer satisfaction scores improving? Yes. ROI will follow in months 8 to 12. One measures the destination, the other measures progress towards it. And here is why this matters. If you only measure lagging indicators, you kill projects before they deliver value. Month 3. No ROI yet, let's cut it. But the value shows up in month 15. You quit at month 3. That's a premature kill. 74% of CEOs feel they'll lose their jobs if AI doesn't deliver results. So they panic and demand instant ROI. They kill the project at month 3 even though it would have delivered results at month 15. The pressure is real. The response is wrong. Here's what you should measure instead. Months 1 to 3. Adoption rates. Are people using it? Months 4 to 6. Behavior change. Are workflows improving? Months 7 to 9. Quality metrics. Are errors decreasing? Are decisions being made faster? Months 10 to 12. Early ROI signals. Are small wins starting to show up? Months 13 to 15. Full ROI. Measurable business impact. That's the timeline. It's not 3 months, it's 15. If you're measuring at month 3 and expecting full ROI, you're using the wrong timeline. Of course, you should tailor it to your own company. Alright, so we have covered 3 mistakes. Backward starts, the hidden cost trap, and the measurement mismatch. Now let me show you what the top 25% do differently. They follow what I call the problem-first framework. 4 steps. Step 1. Identify high ROI use cases. Not, let's try AR everywhere. Instead, where do we have repetitive, high-volume tasks with clear success metrics? Back office operations, invoice processing, data entry, contract review, customer service, or routing questions. Tier 1 support. FAQ automation, software development, code review, bug detection, or just documentation in general. MIT found that successful implementations generate 2 million to 10 million euros annually in cost reductions, but only in specific use cases, not broad experimentations. Step 2. Budget for the full stack. Not just for the software, the whole thing. Software plus data preparation, plus integration, plus training, plus change management. Total cost of ownership. From day 1. Step 4. Set expectations for 15 months, not 3 months, 15. Communicate this to the leadership. This will take 15 months to deliver meaningful ROI. We will track leading indicators monthly. Full ROI at month 15. No surprises, no panic at month 3. Step 4. Track leading indicators. Adoption, behavior change, quality metrics, early wins, monthly reviews. Not whether we've achieved ROI yet, but instead, are we on track? Are people using it? And then, at month 15, you measure full ROI. That's the problem-first framework. And this is why frontier firms win. They don't start with technology. They start with problems. They don't budget for the sticker price. They budget for the total cost. They don't measure at month 3. They measure at month 15. And they don't panic. They plan. So, to give you some takeaways, here's what to do this week. If you're planning an AI project, answer these 3 specific questions first. 1. What specific business problem is costing us money? Not where can we use AI, but what problems do we need to solve? 2. What's the total cost? Software plus data plus integration plus training plus change management. The full stack.
3. What does success look like at month 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15? Write those down. Share them with your team. If you can't answer those 3 questions clearly, you are not ready to invest. You will join the 75%. But if you can answer them, you are starting the right way. Ask these 3 questions. You will know if your AI project is set up to win or fail. Because the gap between the 75% and the 25% isn't luck, it's approach.